Hi and welcome to today's video, and I can't believe it's that time of the month again where I have my empties and it's this time it's for September. So I've got quite a few of them laid out in front of me and a few in this bag. So I'll start off with those that are here, which are Bath and Body. I've got my Lacura Muscle Relax Bath and it's in the Clary Sage and Sea Mineral, so it's the blue one I think. And then Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath, Agawashanda, and now this one was actually had some sort of fruit in it, tropical fruit, and it had quite a nice scent. It said it foamed, but it really didn't. It was more of a cream bath, and it also has orange and ylang ylang. So I don't know if it's going to read backwards, but that's the main ingredient, and it was nice. It only did a few baths, and I got that from TK Maxx for $5.99. Then I got Imperial Leather Luxurious Bath Soak in Rose and Frankincense. It doesn't have a very strong fragrance by any means, but it does foam quite well. And then this is one that mainly Mr. Bear used, and again from TK Maxx. It's Baylis and Harding Oud, Cedar and Amber body wash with extracts of oregano and lemon. So that was very, very nice, quite woodsy and masculine. I thought it was very, very nice that he used that. And then the final bubble bath was You're Having a Giraffe by Cousins, so it's obviously geared towards young people, and it's apricot and jungle papaya. So that was nice and it foamed very, very well. I got about 4 baths out of that. Then I have some bath salts. I've got 2 the same, and it's Westlab Mindful Frankincense and Bergamot, which it should be back in store now because it's obviously getting towards, well, it's autumn now, isn't it? Then I've got 2 dry skin cleansing wipes. I use 1 a day, and so now and again there'll be 2 in 1 month because I use them every day, and there's 25 and there's more days in a month. And then I've got a couple of rounds that I use. So when I'm using cleansers, I try and sometimes with toner. Now the one here that I'm absolutely so pleased that I tried. I'm not very good with masks in terms of masks that you put on the face, particularly if I think the cold masks, but I'm just not very good. But I've had this quite a long time, several months anyway. It's Beauty Pro Warming Eye Mask. There's 1 set in there, and I do suffer from migraines, and I had a bad migraine attack, and I tend to get a lot of pain at the back of the eyes. So I hadn't been sleeping well, so I opened up this mask, and it self-heats. This is a pad, and then you put it on over the ears, and although I hadn't been able to sleep I couldn't, as soon as my head hit the pillow, and these were very comfortable to wear, I fell asleep. So I have now ordered more. I'm waiting for them to come. I've ordered several sets, and these are Beauty Pro. So these are my favourite mask ever, putting on the face, although it is really for soothing the eyes and to aid sleep, I think, but absolutely amazing find by Beauty Pro. So I'll go through things as best I can. So I've got here Grown Alchemist Sunscreen SPF 30, and it's only a small one. I've used about 1/4 of it, I would say, but it's very, very greasy. I mean, really greasy. It's a certified toxic free and natural, 100% natural. So yeah, I didn't feel that it was I could use it at all. It was just too greasy, so I've given up on that one. That's going to be decluttered. I then got a face mask that I've had a while from Pharmacy. It's the Honey Potion. Now what I will say, it is honey fragranced. It feels a bit honeyish, but it isn't tacky like honey, or not to the same degree. But it is a bit sweet. There is definitely honey in it. But it does heat the face on contact, so I don't know if it's a sensitivity I have to the product or that is how it's supposed to work, but it does warm the face. So this is the pot. I think it's the full size one. It's 50 gram. It was nice. I'm not sure I'd get it again, but I'm glad that I tried it. Now it has a faux wood top, but it is magnetic. So I think I'm going to reuse that jar for other masks, and I can scoop them out with this little spatula. So that's really nice to have that. But I'm glad I tried it, and I do actually have a moisturiser in the same range that I need to get to at some point. Then for a body scrub, this month we've used the coconut mineral one. This is one from Home Bargains, so it's the main one they say. It's a Dead Sea salt. And I've managed to finish up a shampoo and conditioner that I actually got in a summer gift, a summer set. I think it may have been, I don't know if it was Boots, or I'm not sure which brand had it, but it was some beauty bag that I picked up over summer. And it's Matrix, and it's food for soft hair. This was fine. I can't say it was remarkable. I can't say it particularly softened my hair, but it was, yeah, the conditioner was okay. I tended to use another mask with it. But I'm glad I got to try them and use them up. They certainly weren't bad by any means. Then I've also finished up a Gentle Herb shampoo. I got this in a beauty box, or Latest in Beauty. I may have picked it up from there. And it is a chamomile and rosemary. So it is a natural one, but rosemary is good for hair growth. So I use that one wash with this once a week with another shampoo. And I'm not sure what it did, but I do like using rosemary oil, but you have to water it down. And this has obviously been diluted, so that's... it has to have a dilution, it's too strong for the hair, and the scalp, but it is good for the scalp in low concentration. I've then got an Olaplex number 9, which is the Nourishing Hair Serum. Now, first of all, they had the 6, which they said did that, which was after drying hair serum. Anyway, then they bought this on dedicated one out on its own. I don't like the 6 or the 9. It doesn't do anything in terms of conditioning my hair, in terms of softening. It may well help to protect any bonds, but it is leaving my hair coarse, so it isn't doing what it's supposed to do, which is to smooth. So I've used about, I don't know, about 2/5, something like that. So I'm going to give that away. It's an airless pump, so I can pass that on to a friend that will give it a try. Likewise, I've tried just a tiny bit of the Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner. Now, some of this brand was in, I think, the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar, or one of the Advent Calendars this year. This did nothing for my hair, it left it quite crispy, and it's supposed to soften, so that's being passed on. We've also used up a Tropical Essence Body Scrub by Lacura. This is a copy for the Boom Boom Cream. It is very nice. It's a fairly small pot, but you'll probably get the same amount, well, nearly 220. I think the Boom Boom one is 240 because I have tried that, but it's a lovely one that does mimic very well the Sol de Janeiro. Absolutely lovely. So that's got used up as well, and I have plenty more of these. Then let's just see, I've got some more face care and skincare. I've got LMS Pro Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. I've used this on and off for many years since it came out, but I don't think it's strong enough for my my needs or my concerns with my eyes now. I think it's better for younger skin, but you know, skin perhaps over 30 to 40 perhaps. But I do have another one that I got in a set, which I'm going to use up. But I prefer, because although it says it's an advanced treatment that you use on its own, it is a serum, but it's one that I feel I would need to add with a cream, and at the expense that it is, I don't really wish to do that. So, yeah, I won't be buying any more, but if I got them in a kit, I would use them. Another one that this is what I tend to use all the time. I will substitute this if others come in advent calendars, for example, but this is my preferred one. It's the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Now, I know over the years they have renewed this as new technology has come along. This is the current one, and it was called Night Repair 2, I think, at one point, but they've just changed it back to Night Repair, and it's the Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex. So this has ceramides in, and it has hyaluronic acid, and in fact there was a test done on creams that were moisturising or serums, and this was the top one for adding moisture to the skin, followed by Genifique by L'Oreal, So this one is very, very good at adding moisture. It is expensive. This is the 50ml, I think, but it does last me many months, and a little bit goes a long, long way. So, and I tend to wait until Christmas, and there's beauty sets, and I either get them at Christmas or just before Christmas in the sales in November or in January. So I generally pick up kits, or if you buy so many Estée Lauder products, then you may get a kit with that in, even in a smaller size. That's how I tend to pick them up. This item I got in a beauty box. It is Origins, and it's the mushroom. And I've actually put when I got it, September 23. It's a mushroom toner. Now, it didn't smell funky. It didn't smell of mushroom, but I think it's one of these fermented products that have come like from Korea and Japan, and it's Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Lotion. So this was very good. I tended to put a little bit on my hands. It's a little thicker than a standard toner, I would say, a bit between a toner and an essence. It just says it's a lotion, but I use that as a toner, and a little bit along way. That's lasted me a couple of months at least. I've gone through a treatment moisturiser by Filorga, and it's the NCTF Reverse. So this is a gel, but quite a firm gel formula. I've got 15ml, and it's supposed to be anti-wrinkle or wrinkle fill sort of treatment. It is quite expensive. I can't say it's ultra moisturising, more of a treatment, but I did enjoy using it. And I actually do have another that I got also in a beauty box. I've used up a serum that again I got again in a beauty box. It's Vino Perfect. I think it says it's a radiance. I think there may be some AHAs in that because it says radiance in it. A lot of people do enjoy this, and some really have it as their favourite serum. It was fine. It's not my favourite. Perhaps for slightly younger skin than mine, but Caudalie is a wonderful French brand, and I use that post-bath, and it's lovely, milky and creamy in texture, and goes and sinks into the skin extremely well. From Skin Sense, I've got my final one. I had two of these. This is the Purifying Double Cleanse, and this is white, a white cream, gel cream, but it's a pearlescence with iridescent. It's quite beautiful how it looks. It cleans extremely well, and I use it after I've used an oil or balm to cleanse my face of makeup, and then I use one of these wipes. When I have a bath, I've then used that, and it's been really, really gentle. Didn't sting my eyes, and I've enjoyed using that one. I've got a couple of candles, and that's Park's Black Magic range, and I've got the citrus and vanilla and bergamot and rose, so I burn one at a time, and they generally last me around a week. I've got a big candle at the moment that I'm struggling to burn through, because when you light it, you need to let it burn for as long as needed to pool out, and that can take hours if it's a large size. So yeah, I've got another to come. Then I've got an item for hair, and I've lost the top because it rolled away, but it was a little pump. It's Gizu, and it's Gizu, and it is a hair oil. It's a honey hair oil. Now, what I would say, it's not a pure oil, it's an oil with serums. So it's like a combination sort of hybrid product. I did enjoy it. I don't think it is the most moisturising of its kind, but it is nice enough, and I do like honey. So I do have a couple of larger ones that I've had in various sets. I think I bought one in a set, and then others came in beauty boxes, etc. But it is a nice formula, and I should have really kept that for travelling, but it was one of the older ones, so I wanted to get that used up. And then there's a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. That came fairly recently, again in a box, and Mr. Bear used that because it's more of an exfoliating or radiant inducing sort of serum, and he enjoyed that. He said it was nice. It has a lovely melon scent. I won't say it's a natural melon scent, but it does. All of that house and that range smell quite melony. And then this is one I really, really enjoyed. It's Alpha H, and this came in a beauty box this year. It's Melting Moments Cleansing Balm. I love it. It has a beautiful fruity fragrance. This is only 15 gram, I was able to get it all out. And basically, it's rather than being a very stiff balm that you need to melt up, it does come out fairly well as a cream, as an oil into the hands, and it's quite stiff, and then it melts very, very easily into a fluid. So of all the balms, I really, really enjoy this formula. I mean, it's up there nearly with the Elemis one. I would gladly use this or buy this myself. So what I would probably do is keep this packaging or keep a photo so I know to pick one of these up. But it's an absolute winner for me because, like I say, it's fairly runny in consistency. It's very difficult to describe. It's semi-melted, and then when you pour it out and it hits the heat of your hand, it melts fully into an oil. And it's so good at cleansing, and it's so gentle. I don't put it near the eyes. I use a special eye makeup remover for that purpose. But love this product, and I think it is a fairly new one. I'll go on to stuff that Mr. Bear used. I got this as one of the last products from Latest in Beauty. It's the Skin Chemist Youth Series 1% Hyaluronic Acid Night Moisturiser. He used that. It's a gel, and he said he enjoyed that. He generally is fine with them. He'll tell me if he really doesn't like them, but he enjoyed that. And it was, I think it was 100ml, 50ml. So it lasts him a month or two. He also finished up, because he uses one a day, one at night, Bandy Delicate Care Moisturising Cream with Marine Algae. So this was a bit lighter of a gel cream. There it is. Now it didn't look as if it was semi-transparent, but I can see that it is holding up to the light. Obviously it wasn't when it had cream in, but he said he enjoyed using that as well. That lasted him a couple of months. Also, he finished up a PS, which is Primark Niacinamide Booster Serum. So it's good for protecting the skin barrier. He used that as a night serum, and no complaints at all. And his skin is looking very good. And then he's got a Mario Badescu Glycolic Acid Toner, which Mr. Bear used twice a week because it can be quite stripping. And also for his hair, he used Navida Thickening Tonic, which again I got in some kit. And he said it did thicken the hair, and but he was using another product as well that did that. But he felt that this did help. So it might be one we would pick up. Yeah, and I do like Avida. And I have got a product that I am going to declutter, and it is a perfume. It is Demi Jour Eau de Toilette, which is made by Houbion. Houbion sold the rights to a company called Dana. So this is a Dana version, so it is licensed. What I will say, it smells very little. It's got little resemblance to the original, is all I will say. So it's not one, it's quite, there isn't really much scent to it at all now. I've had it a few years, but I don't wish to use it. So unless as an air freshener, but I don't think so. So that one is going to, I think is going to be decluttered there. Now on to, I'll do some more declutters and then I'll show you what I've used up. I've got a Leighton Denny nail polish, which I used one time when I was going out, and it's a reddish one. Unfortunately, it generally goes, instead of burgundy, it goes more purpley, but in certain lights it does go a bit red, but in daylight, in blue light, it goes purple. So not my preferred, it's like a colour change, not my preferred colour that I'd wear. I'd rather it more red flashes, so I'm going to give that away to a friend that will use it. I'm also having to declutter a little jelly that I picked up. And it's a gel topper for blush in a gold peach, but it's not gone dry, but it used to be full, and it's very difficult to spread now because it's hard. The jelly's got a bit too thick. Oh, Mr. Bear also found this, used a 8-hour cream, and I think it was an eye cream, and he said that was fine. So that is Elizabeth Arden. Another couple of products that were decluttered. I did change some lipsticks and put some, got rid of some Charlotte Tilbury. So this one is, I think it's called Bosworth's Beauty, and it's a pink, and it's one of the earlier formulations from Charlotte Tilbury. Or is it Bosworth's Pink? I can't remember, but it's named after one of the after an actress, I believe, but that is now decanted. And what I've done is I've put this one, which is the container is the essence, into Charlotte Tilbury, and this is another one that I've got rid of. It is Supermodel, which I got, I think it might be the Fenwick Advent Calendar last year, and I've swapped it for I now discontinued and well loved. A lot of people love this lipstick. It's Gone Greige 893 by Maybelline. So I've got Gone Greige in it, and this one is the Supermodel. So yeah, I'm just decluttering them. I can't pass them on anyway because they have been tested by myself. I mean, I could do if I sanitise, but I've had to pull them out, so that's been decluttered. I'm also decluttering this. It's Revolution Goddess Glow, which I got in an advent calendar a couple of years ago, or in some sort of Christmas beauty box. I haven't used it, but as I'd already decided I'm going to give it away. But one of the colours has fractured slightly, but I'm going to offer it up and see whether my friend wants to take that off me. But it's a bit of a glitter bomb, but I will advise her that it's one of the colours has broken. But it's a multicoloured marble. It's in the vein of Bobbi Brown bricks. And then I've got a number 7. I got this gift with purchase maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It's the Maple Glow palette, and I've taken 2 out that they am using, and then the rest I'm going to give away because I've not used at all. So that's some eyeshadows, a blush and a highlighter. So I shall pass that along. And then the ones that I've used up are I think these are all used up. Yes, they are. So I have, at long last, I had this in a project pan years ago. It's NYX Dewy Finish Spray, Finishing Spray. That's now used up. I've got a Laura Mercier. It's the basic primer. They've changed the name since this, but it is the standard primer. It's been repackaged and renamed. That's absolutely lovely. I have checked, it's silicone free, but it's supposed to go with a lot of foundations. Really enjoyed that. It does blend well. I've also finished up a Mina 554, the 24-hour automatic eyebrow pencil. So the shade is 554, blonde, but it's blonde, but it's the second blonde. There's a paler blonde and there was this, but this ended up being too dark of a taupe. Is there any bit I can show you? I don't know. No, have you there? It's a bit too dark on my brows. It's more of a taupe than a blonde, but and it had a separate taupe. So I'm glad I've got that finished. It took me a few months, but it had a nice creamy formula, stuck well to the brows. And yes, I probably would try the lighter one next time. I've just finished something in my project pan, which is my Marc Jacobs gel liner in a mini. That was lovely. It wasn't as smooth because it's several years old now. And the final item actually is a declutter. There's another declutter. I've just seen this. It's Model's Own semi-matte lipstick. And I think Model's Own is an Australian brand, I think. Now, this is the lipstick. It's a pink. It looks a bit paler, but it's a mauve tone. And I have used quite a bit of it. And I think it's looking a bit greyish, a bit too grey on my skin, even though my lips are mauve. So I'm going to act in tone. So I'm going to declutter this. It's quite old, and I did get fair use out of that. So I think they're all the items. But can I say thank you very much for watching, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. Hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. Otherwise, please take care of yourselves, and bye for now.